I'm here with Derek Fix, Team Oklahoma. After a really good scrap in the semis with Minnesota, you guys came out on the wrong end of it, but some really good matches. What are your thoughts on the meet, Coach?
Yeah, we knew that it was going to come down to a couple key matches, swing matches that, unfortunately, we didn't win in that duel. We were on the right side of the bracket to advance to the finals, against either Illinois or Ohio. But you know what? Minnesota showed up strong. In these kind of duels, after wrestling so many matches over two or 3 or 4 day period, it kind of comes down to how much grit you have in you. And it looked like they're a little fresher than we were, and they came out on top.
Yeah, the environment was really cool though. They've had you on the main stage here for the last 3 or 4 duels in a row. The Oklahoma people here are getting excited. So you guys will come back and wrestle for third against either Illinois or Ohio. Tell me a little bit. Obviously, your son Dayton going to Oklahoma State. It's got to be a little bittersweet, watching him sort of leave the nest. Tell me a little bit about your thoughts about that.
Yeah, this is actually his last event that he'll be wrestling for Team Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the final stamp. It happens to be in Tulsa, which is a great environment, and then he'll move on to Oklahoma State University, here next year.
Yeah, you guys got him doing the towel work in between periods like a boss. What is that about?
Yeah, that's his idea. He loves it. He's a team guy. That's kind of the reason he's going to Oklahoma State, because he's an Okie and he wants to represent his state. He's wrestled on every single dual team, schoolboy all the way through juniors, the whole time. So he's a huge team player.
Yeah, I got a chance to catch up with you last night, off air. We talked a little bit about all the different places and environments that you've coached and your son's wrestled in. Tell me a little bit about some of those places and what are some of the best memories you have?
Wow, I'm fortunate enough to have a son that's been able to make teams, and we've been in 9 different countries. So we've seen the worst and we've seen the best. I mean, it's the journey has really been a journey, culture-wise. But I tell you, there's probably 3 places that stand out to me. This right here, actually, on stage in your home state, in a great venue put on by the Tulsa Sports Commission. Really, really good environment. I think everybody's enjoyed it here. 2 other very special places. He wrestled in the finals of the Youth Olympics in Nanjing, China, which is, just to be able to be in that atmosphere is incredible. But 2 of the places in the United States that are very special were, number 1 was Beat the Streets in New York City. You've been to wrestle in Times Square where they drop the ball, in the middle of the day when there's people around. They said like 250,000 people have access to watch that during that duel.
It's amazing,
It's totally amazing. And the other one, of course, wrestled at Union Station in St. Louis at the Border Brawl. Just an awesome environment, because you normally wrestle on wrestling mats in gyms. So you get a wrestling mat on a floor in a venue, a historic venue. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. In those environments, like, the cover of Amateur Wrestling News with Dayton and Beat the Streets, Times Square, those are just iconic photos. So I know you guys are getting ready for Junior Worlds, and then it'll be on to the college scene, right?
Yeah, next step is he goes to camp in Colorado Springs for the Junior World Camp on the 19th. He'll wrestle in Finland, I think August 2nd for, try to win him a junior world medal.
For sure. Well, Coach, I appreciate the time, all the support of Track Wrestling. Got anything else for us before we go?
Go Track. We appreciate you.